So, a very happy new year to you. Yeah, the first thing that I want to say is that this year, 2022, as I understand it, it carries the energy of stability in change. Now, stability in change, stability and change, they do feel contradictory to us, although they shouldn't. Uh, so if I say that this year 2022 carries the energy of stability and change, what does that mean? It means that now we carry the potential to be able to see stability in change. So let's understand what is stability. I think stability is being being at peace in this moment, irrespective of what the moment is offering me, irrespective of the kind of experience I'm getting out of this moment. And why change tends to destabilize us? Because when when I like the current moment, when I like the situation I'm a part of, then I want it to stay like that. And when it changes, not necessarily it changes to a situation that is not good, but just the fact that it changes and it brings up something that we have to now deal with, or we don't know, or it is new, so it has to be dealt with in a new way, which we will have to like go out of our comfort zone to recognize how to deal with it. That's why we get destabilized, we lose our peace. And if the situation is not good, then we want it to change, but then we want it to change in a certain manner. Now, the situation was here to give us a new learning. Without that learning, uh, we are operating from something that we know, which which is no longer the truth. So we try to orchestrate a change from that awareness, which is obsolete actually, but we are holding on to that awareness. So the change that will actually happen will not be according to that, because uh, our mind is not where our life is getting created from. Our mind is where our life is being perceived and understood from. So we want a certain desired change, but the change happens as is meant to happen, which is in our highest good, which we are able to recognize later when looking at life in hindsight. But when it is appearing, it only seems devastating, destructive, and taking things out of my control. So that is why change seems to destabilize us, and it happens all the time in relationships, in finances, in movement to a new location, or in any interaction with someone. So in a relationship, if someone says something that we do not like, uh, that is a change. So till the last moment things were going fine, but now something said by someone takes away our peace from us. Or finances suddenly start going in a way that we are not able to meet our desired expenses, or the new location that we have moved to gives us new experiences. Certain things that were given or that were certain in the previous location are now have suddenly become a challenge to meet. Or how someone behaved in the interaction that we had with them just today or yesterday. These things, they actually are the change we are talking about, and they seem to take our peace away from us. So the it appears as if the other ones behave differently, if the other one says something or agrees to something, or probably apologizes, or probably expresses their affection for us, or our finances change in a manner so that our desired experiences can be bought through them, or the other simply goes away from my life or from my experiences, it seems that is when I will experience peace. So peace becomes conditional. And when change happens, when a little change happens, our mind immediately starts playing tricks. I will say this to that person, I will do this so that the person realizes, or I will not meet that person, or I will not, I will disconnect from that person, or uh, I will do such and such thing to get my finances improved, or various things our mind starts telling us immediately. Now, when the mind is uh, starts this chatter, it also is coming uh, from that old awareness of ourselves that we have changed from them. We are ever changing beings, because the existence, the energy that lives through us, breathes through us, exists as us, is ever changing, ever moving. So through us it has changed and is trying to present before us what it has changed to through what it has changed to through us. But rather than acknowledging that, for which we will have to accept the situation and allow ourselves to live it, we start following these mind games that our own mind is playing with us, and try and telling us to do things to control the situation. And that is when we get destabilized actually. The change is not what is destabilizing us, but but allowing our mind to play these tricks on us by telling us to do things that will help us evade the experience, which, if we realize, we never do evade the experience. Wherever we might go, we will experience it through the same person or through another person. But if we are able to allow ourselves to witness these mind games that are going on inside us, while we allow ourselves to go through the situation bit by bit, the situation actually starts to ease out. And that is what stability in change is. Yes, I think it is very beautiful. Even realizing it makes us realize that actually life is beautiful, but there's just a lot of need in us to, why do we want to control our situations? Because we don't find peace in them. Why don't we find peace in them? Because they seem to control us. Why do they seem to control us? Because in this moment, we don't know how to maneuver the situation so that we stay powerful. We have power over them. But why do we have to have power over them? I mean, who took away any power from us? Just because a person said that I did something wrong, it takes away power from us. Then that power was never there with me, because I might have done something that didn't appear right, but then life is a stage for learning. We keep doing things, even what seems right now uh, seems foolish when we look back. So often we say, I was so dumb 5 years back. I was so foolish 10 years back. So even what seems right now is going to seem like wrong or foolish sometime later. So what's the big deal about seeing ourselves right? That we see is enough. Whether we see right or wrong, it's okay. See, I would suggest that you ponder over all of this. Maybe hear it again, because I think it has a lot. and apply it to your life situations, and then ponder over it for 1 day, 2 day, and then if you have a question, put it up on the group. We can have a discussion there. uh, but yeah, I think this is what I had in mind for today. Bye for now. Enjoy yourselves. Life is worth enjoying.